Afternoon, everybody. Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. I've had this entire Jeep all apart. I mean, everything has been apart. The engine, transmission, the transfer case has been off the frame. The frame has been off the body. So in other words, everything has been apart. So yesterday bled the brakes. Okay. Feels like I have clutch and brake pedal. I decided to go for broke this afternoon. Got a little bit of spare time in the workshop and decided to try and start it up and would not start. Okay, put the key in the ignition, depress the clutch, put it in first gear. That's a procedure for most of the vehicles that have safety interlocks, and the thing would not start. Didn't seem like it had any power. Okay, so went back in the house, had a little refreshment, and decided to think about it a little bit. And I was thinking, well, I know the battery is charged, so I put the jumper box on there. And it did not work. So guess what? I made a mistake. I have a loose ground wire someplace. And the reason I know I have a loose ground wire someplace, which I have not found yet, which I'll look for tomorrow morning, is that what I did is I put a jumper box on the terminals and put the red line on the red and then the black line on the black. And if I try and start it like that, I know it would not work. So what I did is I took a pair of jumper cables and I put both of the jumper cables onto the negative terminal, and then I put I'm using the red as a ground there, by the way, so both of those are at the same potential. I'm not making another boo-boo. So I took and grounded on the alternator, okay, because I know that is grounded to the engine. I also picked up a bolt here behind the booster. It goes into the frame, so it grounds the frame as well. So now it starts, it runs. So there's a lesson to be learned here. When you're taking something apart, make sure you put all of the parts back together. Make sure you remember where your ground wires go. If you have to take and use tape to take and put them on there, I've done that sometimes when I've had just a multitude of wires. So a missing ground kept this thing from starting, and so I made a boo-boo. And don't you make the same one, okay? And so I tell you about this. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. So, what can I say? So I just let you know. I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon. Talk to you next time.